Hello friends and concerned citizens. This is Michael Vandeburg. I'm the author of Why Marijuana is Legal in America. This is my opinion. Let's start with, Section 2590A1, transfers to special taxpayers. Upon each transfer to any person who has paid the special tax and registered under Sections 3230 and 3231, $1 per ounce of marijuana or fraction thereof. So that means that anybody that wanted to deal or manufacture marijuana, they had to register with the federal government and they had to pay a $1 per ounce transaction tax or fraction thereof of an ounce to the federal government. Now if it's going down to Number 2, transfers to others. Upon each transfer to any person who has not paid the special tax and registered under Sections 3230 and 3231, $100 per ounce of marijuana or fraction thereof. So that means that it was another special tax and that they were not registered. So what does that mean? It means that Congress established a fact that a person had a legal right to be an illegal user of marijuana by paying a $100 per ounce transaction tax. That means that this right can be enforced today. It is a legal right established by Congress. Congress is the one that established this. I didn't do it. They did it. I'm just reporting what they did. Don't kill the messenger. You don't get mad at anybody. Get mad at Congress. They're the one that created these rights. And these rights can be claimed today. Now under number 1, you registered. That means you were a legal dealer of marijuana or manufacturer. And number 2, you are an illegal user. So what Congress established was that they knew that the very bottom marijuana users had no desire to manufacture or raise or sell marijuana. All they wanted to do was to use this marijuana because somebody had to use it. If there's nobody going to use it, then who are all the dealers going to sell to? There has to be a bottom layer of people or users that's going to use this stuff. And they knew that. That's why they was going to try to control it and manipulate it by this $100 transaction tax. Yes, it was very high and steep. That's how they're going to try to force it out of business, by not giving any transaction stamps or anything like that to anybody. But if you look today, or if you go back to 1969, this transaction tax was defeated in the case of Leary versus United States, and he established the fact that or his defense was that you had to self-incriminate yourself when you got marijuana. You had to go out and get the marijuana, and then you had to go get your tax stamp. You had to register then. You incriminated yourself. And the Supreme Court upheld what he established. Now then, that $100 transaction tax has been voided. So now you have a right to be an illegal user of marijuana, but you do not have to pay the $100 tax. That's the facts. I mean, lawyers may not like it, judges may not like it, Congress may not like it, the states may not like it. But that's what Congress did. I'm just a messenger. You may not like it, but they established it. They wrote all these laws. I want you to realize that marijuana rights are just one small section of rights. There are income tax rights. There are Social Security rights. gun rights,